I want to share with you how I got noticed by influencers, how I connected with them, and how I made them my friends. Many times you want to connect with persons because you admire them, because they inspire you, and maybe they motivate you. But the big question is, I don't even know how to connect with them. Will they read my message? Some of them, they read my message, they don't reply me. But this was what I did. One, don't ever read their post to comment. Read to understand. Almost everybody reads the post of an influencer to post. They read it to comment. They never read it to understand. This is it. People will always perceive your motive. Most people, they just drop a post, deep truth. Some people, they do kai. Some do wow, wow, wow. They just keep dropping all manner of comments.
Okay, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh, sorry, you need to split set of something. Okay, so good evening, guys. Welcome to today's live section. And if you're just joining us and you watched the video that was played recently before now, you can kindly check out the description below this video and check the fourth video with a link. Check the fourth video with a link, and then you click the link to finish up the video. Okay, so good evening, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so today we'll be talking about strategic positioning in a saturated market. Okay, so I know of a guy, um, Kunle. Kunle is a graphic designer. He just came into the space, and he's a good graphic designer at that. So Kunle came into graphic designing, and he noticed something, and he was like, "Wow, there's so many good graphic designers on this space. Like there are so many, so many. How can I cope with this?" Kunle felt so bad that he was not the only guy on this market. The worst part of it is Kunle was not the only good guy. There were other good guys on this market or in this market. There were other good guys in this market. So Kunle felt like an inferior, and he was like, after all, this market is saturated. There's nothing to do in this market. Who do I want to sell to? The good guys here have sold to everybody. There's no other thing to do. Let me just go and maybe learn another thing that is not maybe saturated. Let me just learn something else that people don't know. Maybe with that I can blow. And to be continued. Are you like Kunle, who actually thinks that your market is so saturated? Then do not leave this live section until the end, because I'm going to be sharing with you proven strategies that can help you strategically position yourself in a saturated market and actually 10x your sales. Yes. So welcome, guys, to today's live section. And if you can hear me, I would love you to kindly um comment in the comment section below. Write something in the comment section below that you can hear me. If you can hear me, kindly indicate that you can hear me in the comment section below. If you can hear me, kindly indicate. If you can hear me, kindly indicate. Okay. All right. Um. Okay. If you can hear me. Okay. John Akintola, you're welcome. You're welcome. Dare Yemi TV. Wow, watching from Lagos. You are also welcome. So if you can hear me, please kindly indicate in the comment section below that you can hear me. If you can hear me. Oh, John Akintola watching from Ondo State. Nice. Nice one. Okay, so can I get one more person? One more person and then we'll go. You can hear me, kindly indicate in the comment section below. All right, Kolawole Abayomi. Good evening, Kolawole Abayomi. Watching from Lagos. All right, so I have three guys and three is a crowd. So we can go. Okay, so my name is King Kalu. This night or tonight rather, I'll be your moderator and your speaker. So basically, I'm like the host and the guest. Clap for me. All right. So today I'll be teaching us strategic positioning in a saturated market. And I told us a story about a graphic designer I know whose name is Kunle, who actually felt bad about his market. Like he felt so bad that he has so many professionals in his market. So there was no need to join, to add to the list. Okay, so if you are thinking like only like I said earlier, even if you're not a graphic designer, no matter what you are doing online, so far as you are doing something, make sure you follow me throughout this video, throughout this live section. All right, so let's start. Firstly, I want us to gist about the market, basically the online market. Um, the online market is just like the real life market. The real life market. Imagine you stay in Lagos and you go to markets like the Lagos Island market. You go to markets like the Oshodi market. You go to market like the Computer Village. You go to markets like the Alaba International. Now, when you get there, the first thing you notice is there is no space. Everywhere is crowded. Everywhere. Sellers everywhere. Selling almost the same thing. In Computer Village in Lagos, there's a place called Computer Village in Lagos. What they do sell there are just basically electronics. So phones, laptops, anything electronics you get in Computer Village. But then it is not only one man that is selling this thing. So if you go to places like Computer Village, you see close to 900 persons, if they are not more than, selling one kind of product, selling the same kinds of product in a market. And it's actually funny Or if you stay in Benin and you go to market like Uselu market, you see different kinds of persons, different kinds of sellers, different kinds of buyers coming to sell to you, or actually there to sell to you, and then the buyers coming to buy. And then you notice the same thing. People are just crowded. The sellers are too much. The buyers now them what's past. There are plenty everywhere. If you go to places like Abuja and you see the Wuse market, I pray I pronounce this well. The Wuse market. Yeah, I've heard about Wuse market. And it is not a difference between the others. Wuse market is always crowded. Too much. Too many people in just a given area, in just a given space. Too many persons trying to. All right. So if you can hear me, kindly indicate in the comment section below. Sorry for that. Um, so sorry about that. So if you can hear me, kindly indicate in the comment section below that you can hear me. Can we hear me? Okay. All right. So let's continue. Sorry about the breakdown. So let's continue. Like I said, when you go to places like the Wuse market in Abuja, um, when you go to places like the Wuse market in Abuja, you discover that the same thing happening in Lagos is the same thing happening in Benin. It's the same thing happening in Abuja. The Wuse market always very, very crowded. Too many people trying to buy one kind of product from different sellers. Now, let me use this last state. It's also known Port Harcourt, and you go to places like My One in Port Harcourt. My One is a very big market also with different kinds of sellers. My One is also a very big market in Port Harcourt with different kinds of buyers. People that have money, people that don't have enough money, people that have just small money, and people that don't have at all. So these are the kind of persons in the market. Now, I've basically shared the kinds of market we have in life, like life markets in different states in Nigeria. This is the same way it operates in life markets in Nigeria is the same way it operates in the online space. The same way it operates in the online space is the same way it operates in the life market. So just like I've shared in the live market, the online space is also very saturated. When you come online, you see different kinds of buyers, different kind of coaches, different kind of online learners, different set of persons trying to sell one kind of product. This is how the market is. And then I need to inform you, in case you don't know, that every market, both online and offline, is saturated. Yes or yes. Believe it or yes. Every market in the online space, every market in the offline space is actually saturated. Trust me, if you think graphic design niche is saturated, oh, go and try web design. Go and try web design. If you think web design is saturated more than other markets, come on, go and try copywriting. A copywriting works pass. Everybody wants to become a copywriter. Everybody wants to write copies, which is not bad. But then not everybody can become a copywriter. But everybody wants to write copies. If you think copywriting is too saturated, then go and check out content writing. Everybody wants to become a content writer. You will now see things like content, content, what I know, content grandmaster. Content grandmaster. Sorry, is the boss. Then you now begin to see smartphone content king. Different kinds of names. When you come to copywriting, you now see things like copywriting boss, smartphone copy number one. Different kinds of names. And the truth is, every market is saturated. There is no market you will go into today and you will not see somebody doing the same thing. Except if you want to launch a new market, I don't know. But then every market is saturated. If you launch the new market and you be the first to start, others will still join you and it will still become saturated. So the first thing I want you to know tonight is every market is saturated. Every market is saturated. Every both offline and online is saturated. So now let's head straight into the business. The first thing I want you to know today is this, especially with those who are just coming into the market or even those who have been in the market. The first thing I want you to know is this. Whenever you are going into the market, make sure you carry a mindset that will tell you, as I am going there, I'm not the only guy that is going to be in this market. I'm not the only guy that is going to be in this market. I won't be the only good guy in this market. But that does not stop me to stand out, or that does not stop me from standing out in this market. I repeat, whenever you are going into a market, any market at all, the first thing you should tell yourself, the mindset you should take to this market, any market at all of your choice, is this: I am not the only person that would be in this market. I would not be the only good guy. I will not be the only professional in this market. But this does not stop me from standing out among my peers or standing out among my colleagues or among any other coach in this market. This should be the mindset you are going into the market with, because mindset is key. Mindset is key. If you believe that you will not make it in life, my brother, even if Mark Zuckerberg is your mentor, one-on-one mentor, and in your head you have told yourself that your village people have put your name inside one white bottle, one green bottle, and closed it, and they have said this guy will not make it in life, and you believe actually that you are not going to make it in life, trust me, even if Mark Zuckerberg is your mentor, My brother, you will not make it. It's not cause. It's actually what you want. It's actually what you told yourself. Whether you said it with your mouth or it is in your head, it is what is in you. If you tell yourself you cannot make it, my brother, you cannot make it, even if it's by accident. But when you come and then you proclaim good things, you proclaim positive things to your head and tell yourself, regardless of this market, regardless of the good guys, regardless of the professionals in this market, regardless of whosoever is in this market, I will stand out. I will stand out. Tell yourself this every day. I will stand out. As a graphic designer, yes, I've heard different guys, good guys. I've heard about Benji. I've heard about Centera. I've heard about Gifts. I've heard about different guys in the market. But as I am going into this market, I acknowledge that these guys are good. No doubt. I would even collaborate with them to become better. But I want to tell myself that, or I am telling myself that no matter what these markets bring to me, will never stop me from standing out in this market. That is the first thing you should go with. That is the first thing you should enter any market at all with. Mindset. Mindset is key. Mindset is key. Mindset is key. I repeat, mindset is key. If you believe you cannot dominate, you cannot dominate. That is just the truth. Change begins with you first. And what it means by beginning with you first, it simply means if you don't want to change, you are not going to change. If you want to change, you will change. So it begins with you. You are the one that will first of all help yourself before any other person helps you. So know this, that the first thing you should take to the market with is this. Guys will be there. I will not deceive you. I will not deceive you. They are good guys. Okay. There are guys everywhere. Hey, if you think you are the oga pata of whatsoever you are doing, if you think nobody can beat you, if you think nobody can beat you in your niche, fine, it's a nice mindset. Nobody can beat you. But just know it that they are good guys. They are good guys. Just know that there are guys who are bad. Just know it. But that should not stop you from standing out. Mindset. That should not stop you from standing out. Your mindset. Now, that is the number one point. That is number one point. That is the number one point. Then, after entering the market, what is the next thing? Ask yourself this. I hope you're with your pen and your notebook. Number one, I said the mindset. The mindset you go into the market with will tell if you would actually dominate. The mindset with which you go into the market with will tell if you would actually dominate in that market. So as you have entered the market, just imagine in your head that in that state where you reside, in Ebonyi State, in Lagos, in Ondo, in South Africa, in anywhere you are watching from now, imagine in your head that you are in a market and you just rented a shop in the market and you sat down as a newbie in the market. Just imagine as I talk. When you enter the market as a newbie, the first thing you should ask yourself is this: who am I in this market? That is the number one. Don't leave sales first. Leave selling alone. We'll get to sales. Leave sales, leave marketing, leave all those ones. Get? Let's talk on you. Let's talk about you. Firstly, ask yourself, who am I in this place? Who am I in this market? What have I come to do? What is my major ambition? What is my major focus in this market? Because trust me, if you don't have focus, other people's focus will make you lose focus. Are you with me? If you don't have focus, other people's focus will make you lose focus. I repeat, if you don't have focus, other people's focus will make you lose focus. So when you begin to see other people's focus working out for them and you don't even have a focus, so you begin to follow them without even knowing what they are doing. So you have lost focus by watching other people's focus. You get? So if you don't have focus in whatsoever market you are entering, other people's focus will make you lose focus. You get? So when entering the market, ask yourself, what am I here for? 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 After asking yourself that, the next question you ask yourself is, what solution am I bringing? What solution am I bringing to the table? What solution am I bringing to the table? Yes, you can, there can be a pharmacy in the market. The solution the pharmacy brings to the market is they have come to actually help you get better if you are sick. So they are there for the sick people to help you get better. When you break down after work, you break down after maybe a heavy stress, you break down after a heavy work, whatsoever that will cause you to break down. Maybe your close relative died, and with that you broke down. These are the persons that the pharmacists are actually out for in the market. They are there to help you solve sickness, as which is your problem. So when you enter a market, make sure you ask yourself, what am I here for? What is my focus? What solution do I bring to the table? What problem am I solving? The problem that a pharmacist is solving is not the same problem a food vendor is solving, even if they are saving lives in quote, but that is not the problem. The major problem that the food vendor is solving is that they are actually feeding those who are hungry once you have the money to buy. The major problem the pharmacist or the mini hospitals or the hospital is solving is that they help treat sick people. So when you are sick, you go to the pharmacist or hospital, and when you are hungry, you go to the restaurant or the food vendors. Ask yourself, like I said earlier, what solution am I bringing to the table? What is my focus? Why am I here? What problem am I solving? What problem am I solving? It is very, very important. What problem am I solving? You need to know the problem you are solving. You need to know the problem you are solving. Now, that is number 2. Exactly, Favor Nnamdi. Solving a problem will distinguish you and remove competition. This is true. It is true. Yes, I know you grow to a point that you begin to do so many other things. But if you are not in that point yet, you should just come in online. My brother, don't be like a plaza, be like a shop. If you cannot handle a shop, you cannot handle a plaza. A plaza is like a building that has so many products you can buy. In a plaza, you can see a phone shop. In a plaza, you can see where they are selling nugu. In a plaza, you can see where they are selling computers. In a plaza, you can see a pharmacy. In a plaza, you can see where they are selling table water. In a plaza, you can see so many things. But in a shop, you just see one particular kind of thing. A shop that is focused, actually, a shop that knows the problem they are solving. You now see just one particular kind of thing. If you cannot handle a shop well, you cannot handle a plaza. If you cannot handle a niche well, you cannot handle a market. Don't you get? So, like I said earlier, start small, don't remain small. You get? Start small, don't remain small. Start as a shop, become a plaza. Start as a shop, become a plaza. You get? For the fact that you see Emmanuel Akwe doing freelancing, copywriting, and so many other things, does not mean when you come into the online space, you now learn freelancing, learn copywriting, learn this, learn this, learn this, and learn that all at the same time. No. Start from being a shop and then work on to being a plaza. If you cannot handle a shop, you cannot handle a plaza well. Start from being a shop, work towards being a plaza. Start from being a shop, work towards being a plaza. Because if you cannot handle a shop well, you cannot handle a plaza well. So I've said number one, know the solution you are solving. Sorry, the problem you are solving. Know the solution you are bringing to the table. Know the solution you are bringing to the table. Know the solution you are bringing to the table. Now, when you have discovered the problem that you are solving, when you've discovered the solution you are bringing to the table, the next thing is to discover the niche in which this solution actually falls under. The next thing is to discover a niche in which your solution actually falls under. The next thing is to discover a niche in which your solution actually falls under. So if you help people stand out in stunning graphic designing, then that is the problem you are solving. Those who cannot actually package their product well on the online or in the online market. And as a graphic designer, you can help them package it well that actually attract more persons to buy this product. Then that is the problem you are solving. And then the niche this kind of problem falls under is a graphic design niche. So when you've discovered your problem, discover the niche in which your problem falls under. Discover the niche in which your problem falls under. Every problem has a niche. If like for instance, the hospital is under the health niche. They help you when you're sick and then they treat you and all other stuff. So every problem has a niche. So discover your problem and actually discover the niche in which your problem fall under. Don't just know your problem, know the niche in which your problem falls under. And now don't just stop at knowing the niche, because I've seen guys, well, especially graphics. This one is now a normal thing in the online market, especially on WhatsApp. It has become a normal stuff, a normal cruise on the online space with graphic designers and copywriters. There are plenty. Graphic designers and copywriters, they are everywhere. Everywhere you go, graphic designers. Everywhere you go, copywriters. And funniest part of this is that you see somebody learning graphics design today, in the next 2 months, he has become a don. You now see graphics design don. Then you now see course. You see 15K. Early bets 3,499 naira. Pay blah 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 blah. The graphic design niche, people are too much. Copywriters, now that one was pass. Like every other niche too. Everybody is just there. You get? So even as the market is saturated, even your niche is saturated, because the market is actually where all niches are under. So the market is saturated. But even when you narrow down to your niche, it is still saturated. So don't just stop at niching down. Don't just stop at niching down. Have a sub niche under your niche. Have a sub niche under your niche. Now, let me shock you, especially I want to shock some graphic designers. When I mean sub niche, I mean a niche under your niche. I discovered that graphic design as a niche has different kinds of niches underneath graphic design. Graphic design as a niche is a niche, but it also has different kind of niches underneath. So you see niches like visual identity graphic designer. You see another one like marketing and advertising graphic designers. These ones are marketing and advertising are actually the ones we see everywhere. The ones that does flyers, the ones that design your flyers, your WhatsApp class, and then um every other thing you see basically on your WhatsApp status is majorly marketing and advertising graphic designing. Then you see user interface graphic designer. These ones are the web designers and everything that relates to the web design. Then you will now see publication graphic designers. Publication graphic designers. These ones are the ones that are just based on doing everything that deals on publication, things like books. These things are deals on publication. Then you now see things like packaging graphics designers. Packaging graphics, these ones that do things like cartons, that design cartons, this cartons cover for your product. Take for instance, you get a phone, this carton or this pack where they actually slip your phone into, or when you get any new product, this carton or this pack where you actually see the new product in. There are people who design those things. You also see things like art and illustration graphics designers. These ones are the ones that you see that design things that relates to art and illustration. Now, have you seen that graphic design is not just any niche? Graphic design has sub niches, but everybody is a graphic designer. Everybody in the online space, majorly 80% are graphic designers. 80% of the graphics of the graphic market, 80% of the guys in there are graphic designers. 80% are graphic designers. And now when you now enter and join the team of graphic designer, now go just go one road, just go one side. So, like I said earlier, whatsoever niche you choose, make sure you have a sub niche. Have a sub niche. Don't just have a niche. That niche you have chosen, there's another niche under. Go for that one that is under. Have a sub niche in your niche. Have a sub niche in your niche. Now, a sub niche has a specific purpose. Sub niche is not everything. Sub niche is just this thing. This thing. What I am doing is this. Take for instance, I'm a video arts expert. The only kind of videos I help in creating are videos that will help you sell your services and your product. Shikena. Anything aside from this, no bring and come. Anything outside from this, no bring and come. If you bring it to me, I'll actually give it to experts that actually, this is their space, this is what they handle. You see guys like Nnamdi also in the video arts niche. This guy does not just do any video. He does videos that relate to cartoons, and explainers. When you follow Nelson Amadigo, is also a video arts expert. You see, he does not just do any kind of video. He does videos that relate to explainers. Explainers means just, let's say, cartoon 2D and 3D. He submits under a niche. So don't just choose any niche and then go and sit down and say, I'm on this market safe. Get as a bio. See as everybody just they do it as they do. How can everybody just become a copywriter? How can everybody just become a graphic designer? Now what for these sales people safe? Everybody sales part. One way they invest me now, everybody don't become high ticket closer. No. Have a sub niche. Don't just pick a niche. Have a sub niche. And now after having or discovering your niche and then having a sub niche, the next thing you should do is this: create strategic offers. Create strategic offers. The truth is, your product is not just actually what sells, but your offers. Your product is not actually just what sells, but your offers. Take, for instance, you go into the market, you go into the market, and you see two shops selling basically the same thing. This guy is a bookshop, he's selling books. The one opposite this guy is also a bookshop, he's selling books. And then you tried out one of the guys, just one of the shop, you just enter that one to try it out. And when you enter this first guy's shop, you discovered he had enough books, more than enough books. Every book you are looking for is in this guy's shop. Every book you are looking, even if the book they wrote it in Israel or in Jerusalem, is in this guy's shop. Is in this guy's shop. And then you now begin to price this guy, and you ask him, okay, sir, I want to buy this book, I want to buy this book, I want to buy this book, I want to buy this book. And then maybe you took 3 books, and then each of these books, one is 5,000, one is 3,000, and the other is 2,000, which is 10,000 naira. And when you drop the book on the guy's table, the guy now calculated the book and told you, okay, your bill is actually 10,000 naira. And then you counted this guy 10,000 naira. You paid to him, and he just told you, Oga, thank you. And you turned and you left. And then the next time you needed a book, you went to the shop opposite that guy, the former guy you actually bought the books from. You went to the shop opposite the other one, and then immediately you entered. The first thing the guy did was, wow, welcome, sir, please have a seat. And the guy sat, and you sat down, and then he draws out a table water for you, and he tells you, will you care, or do you care for table water? Maybe not as big as this, maybe something this level or this height. And he tell you, do you care for this table water? And then maybe you were sweating, you just came out from hot sun. You know how Nigerian sun is, very, very hot, very, very hot. And then you just rushed into this guy's shop, and somebody now told you, you know, that kind of moment to be like, this guy is sent from heaven. And this guy tells you, do you care for, even if it's small, even if it's this level, even if it's this level, and he now tells you, do you care for table water? And then you were like, wow, I actually know what I was looking for. Please, I'll care. And then you collected the table water. As you were drinking this table water, the guy now told you, sir, what books would you like to buy? What books would you like to buy? And then you now told him, okay, let me just get up and then maybe pick the books I want to buy. And he said, no, you can just sit down, enjoy yourself, just write the kind of books you want. Even if you don't know the particular book, just write the niches of the kind of books you want. I'll get them and I'll bring them just to your table, and then you pick the ones you want, and then I'll return the ones that you don't want to buy. You can also raise the price range so that I will actually know, or the amount you came with, stuff like that. And then you told this guy the kind of books you want. The guy went inside, brought out tons of books, kept in your front, and then you were checking out these books. And when you bring out this one, he will tell you, this one will not be better. I prefer you choose this one. Now, this guy is talking to you. He's not actually taking you as a stranger. You are actually free. You're actually free in this guy's shop. And then after you pick these books, and then you discovered you picked 5 books. And then these 5 books were 20,000 naira. These 5 books were 20,000 naira. And then this guy now tells you, okay, sir, what will happen is this. I'll leave these books for you at 17,500. But then, any other book you pick from now, any book in this shop at all, you pick from now, you will get it at the rate of 1,500. That is a mad offer. Even if, take for instance, you wanted to buy one particular book that they have called 10,000 naira for you, And you heard that kind of offer. Any other book you pick in this shop is 1,500. My brother, even if you don't have money, you will call your guy. Have a guy. Have a guy. If you borrow me 5K, so time, I go pay you back. Because you have heard one mad offer. Any other book I pick from this shop is actually 1,500. I won't make I come up for that shop. I will, if I have my way, I'll literally buy all the books in the shop. Now, if you actually leave this guy's shop, and then the next time you're coming to buy a book, which shop would you think that your mind will lead you to? Is it the first guy you went to who kept his 10 face and just told you, oh boss, okay, this one is 10,000 naira, all right, just pay, and you paid it. This is your book. Put salary on for you, boss, bye bye. Or the second one who gave you a table water when you first of all arrived. And when he gave you a table water, he asked you the kind of books you wanted. And when he asked you the kind of books you wanted, he brought it to you. He helped you make the right choice. And when he helped you make the right choice, he also gave you mad offers, strategic offers. Strategic offers. Now made it look as if you were cheating this guy. So who do you think you would go for when you are actually going to buy a book again in this market? So you should already know your answer, that you're actually going for the one that actually answered the one you went for the second time after buying. So what am I saying? Why am I sharing this story? Create strategic offers. Don't just sell like other persons. Don't be everybody, even in your sub niche. Don't be like everybody. Don't sell like everybody. Create offers, not just any offers, strategic offers. And I want to note something. When I say create offers, I don't mean beat down your price. Don't beat down your price. When I said create offers, I didn't mean beat down your price. I did not say that. I did not say that. Don't beat down your price, but rather create strategic offers that will actually make people think they are fooling you. Take for instance, you are running an e-commerce site, and then you are selling a product of 5K, and then the delivery to this product, nationwide delivery, let's take it's 2K. Instead of you to say buy this product and pay 2K for delivery and blah 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 blah, why not simply create an offer? Simply create an offer. Get this book for, even instead of you to say 5,000, get this book for 7,000 naira and get free delivery anywhere in Nigeria. Anywhere in Nigeria. Anywhere in Nigeria. Now, anybody that sees this will be like, wow, this guy is actually willing to deliver this thing to me for free. He will not collect any dime. Even after this kind of product, he will not collect any dime. Wow, I need to buy from this guy. But he didn't lose. He actually made his normal money. He basically, what he just did was he added the two together and he sold to you, and he told you one was free. Because we Nigerians, we love hearing that word free. It is sweet us for body. Use that free word very well when you are creating offers. Use the word free. They sweet Nigerians when they hear that free. Take this for free. To the point I launched a friend of mine called me today. She's a skincare therapist. Her name is Destiny Obiyan. Most of you might know her. She said she launched her offer yesterday night. Somebody came to her DM this morning after seeing the flyer that this offer is not free. It is 1K. The person still came to her DM to come and tell her, ma, is it free? Ma, is it free? Imagine, there is 1K, there's a price there's a price tag on the flyer, but they will still ask you, is it free? She's not actually the first person I've actually noticed that. I've actually been in that shoes when I'm launching a class, and somebody after going through my landing page, like my full landing page, and you see that this thing is not free, you will not come to me and ask me, sir, I thought it was free. No wahala, since they love free, give them free, but give them free strategically. Use strategic offers, give them free, but to you, you are not losing. So create strategic offers while selling. Don't sell like everybody. Don't beat down your price. Don't beat down your price. The same graphics design you are doing, 1K for one flyer. Somebody is doing it 500K for one flyer, and they are paying him. Check it out. Go and look for this. I'm not a graphic designer, but I know of a guy. I've forgotten his name on Instagram. He does 500K for one flyer. Check out this guy. Go to his Instagram page. Follow him back to back. Know what and what he does. Pay for his classes. These are the kind of ways you should learn how to discover some hacks on how to sell. Don't just come and sit down and say, this market's gone. Nobody they buy from me. Now do promo bonanza, something of 10K. You now drop it to 1,005 because you want everybody to buy. The truth is, not everybody will buy from you, even if you are selling oxygen. Even if you are selling oxygen, it's not everybody that will buy from you. Even if you are selling life, it's not everybody that will buy from you. I see some people that will think, what's this life for? Let me just die. It's everybody that will buy from you. It's not. I tell you, it is not. So let me make a recap of everything that I've said. Then I'll say the last one, and then we'll call it a night. So number one, I said, whenever you are entering the market, please enter with a mindset that I will not be the only good guy on or in this market. I won't be the only good guy in this market. I won't be the only bad guy in this market. I won't be the only person who knows how to do this thing in this market. But nevertheless, it will not stop me from standing out. Nevertheless, it will not stop me from standing out. That is number one point I mentioned. And then I said number two, now after you entering your market with this mindset, the next thing you need to ask yourself is, why am I in this market? What am I here for? What solution am I bringing to the table? What problems am I solving? And then when you discover this, the next thing you ask yourself is, what niche to this problem I'm solving fall under? That is number three. And after that, discover the sub-niche of that niche that you are under, and discover the part in which you are strong at, or discover the part in which you're good at. And then that was number four. And then number five, I said, create strategic offers. Create strategic offers. Then number six, the last one I would say, is packaging. Packaging. I told my student in my 1K offer, I said, take for instance, you go to the market. Let's say Oshodi market as an instance. Let's take Oshodi market as an instance. And then you go to buy bottled water. You see two women selling bottled water. One bottled water was in a bath, which didn't have a label, but it was a very chilled, cold, like very cold bottled water. And then the second woman, very close to this same woman, selling bottled water. Her bottled water was very beautiful, sealed, has label on it. Maybe Seaway or maybe Eva. You see it, Aquafina, Nestle. You are going to see the label there. Which one would your head go for, even if you don't think? Normally, it's the one that has labels, the one that is neat. Because looking at this other one, you'll be like, I'm not even sure whether it's this that's been up to 7 years. This man bought this water. She's not coming to sell it for me. You want me to buy? Even if she sells it for 20 naira, I will not buy. Who knows if it's poison that's inside there? But the truth might be that this woman bought this water yesterday, but because it didn't have a label, the bottle was not that nice. The bottle was the bottle is pressed. They have pressed the bottle up and down. So the bottle now has ridges all over. But you saw this other one and you saw that this is a very fine, beautiful bottle with a nice label around it. Nice bottle water. Everything still looks fresh. Which one would you go for? It is simple. The one with nice designing and nice packaging, nice product label and stuff. Because why? In your head, you feel like this table water is, I think they bought it today. because it's new, it's neat. The truth is this: most of us, the way we give out or the way we show out our solutions to persons outside in the online market or even in the offline market, we show it to them like it's one lame market like that, like it's one market that doesn't even matter. Then we show the you see somebody selling a very having nice offers, selling nice products, but bad graphic design. So when I mean packaging, I mean graphic design, things that will help you promote these solutions to people that has nice pockets. I told my student, I said, when you package well, I said, when you package well, when you package your solution well and you market it well, you are going to attract clients that has packaged pockets. I repeat, when you package your solutions well and you market it well, you are going to attract clients or potential prospect that has packaged pockets. But when you don't package your solution well and you just throw it out to the public, thinking, if they see it, maybe it's normal thing everybody is selling, they will buy. My brother, you are going to attract people, yes, but you will attract people that have unpackaged pockets, people that their pocket is leaking, people that don't really have money to pay you. Yes. So make sure your solution is packaged. Don't just give it out anyhow. Don't just give it out anyhow. Yes. If you are just like you when you see beer, people selling beer. Imagine you go to a beer shop and then the person that wants to give you this beer, they brought it in a cup. Like they brought it in a cup and came to give to you. Will you collect it? Because it's not your package. The first thing that will enter your mind is are you sure fly has not even pressed on this thing? But when they give you a bottled beer, I'm just using beer as an instance. When they give you a bottled beer that is actually covered, you will know that nothing can spoil this thing. It is sealed. It is sealed. Now me open am by myself. So when you are giving out your solution to the world, to the market, please make sure you package it well. When I mean package it well, I mean package it well with copywriting. Package it well with graphic design. Package it well with video arts. Video arts actually makes your offer looks more realistic. Yes, it makes your offers look more realistic. Package it well with graphic design. It makes it looks more acceptable, more sweet. Package it well with copywriting. It makes people, even if they don't want to buy, they are seeing reasons to buy. Package your solution well so that you attract packaged potential prospects. But when you don't package your solution well, you are going to attract prospects. Yes, there will be an attraction, but you are going to attract those that don't have, that their pocket is unpackaged, it is leaking. So that's when you now see somebody coming to price you with a product of 50k, is telling you, bros, I no go pay you 5,005, may you just collect am. For a product of 60k, somebody come and price you 55. Will you not stone that person life? So make sure you package your solution and you give it out to the public and market it well and see if they will not buy. So let me start from the beginning again. Number one, enter with a winning mindset. Enter your market, this so-called saturated market. You say it is saturated, fine, it is saturated. Enter with a winning mindset, because no market is you cannot say there is a market that is not saturated. Every market is saturated. So number one, enter with a winning mindset. Number two, know what problems you are solving. Number two, find a niche in which these problems you are solving falls under. Number four, find a sub niche under this niche. Then number five, after finding a sub niche, create strategic offers that will help you push your solutions well. Then after creating strategic offers, number six, package these offers well. Package this solution well. Attract guys that have packaged pockets so that your life will change. Stop focusing on WhatsApp class alone. WhatsApp class will not feed you forever. You one day get married. You one day give birth to children. And they will not allow you run WhatsApp class. They will not allow you run WhatsApp class. That's just the truth. So WhatsApp class cannot pay you forever. WhatsApp class cannot pay you forever. Okay, so if you can hear me, kindly indicate that you can hear me in the comment section below. I think if you can hear me, kindly indicate you can hear me. Okay, I'm back. All right, so that is all for tonight. That is all for tonight. I hope you gained value tonight. I hope you came with your book and pen, and I hope you wrote everything I said, the 6 strategies I gave. Because WhatsApp class, I tell you, WhatsApp classes cannot pay you forever. WhatsApp class cannot pay you forever. One day you stop. You can't be young forever. One day you grow old. And you ask yourself, what systems have I set in place that will actually even help me make money even while I'm offline? That is why you need to even create systems. WhatsApp class cannot pay you forever. Just know that WhatsApp class cannot pay you forever. Okay, so that is all for tonight. It's 12 on the dot. That is all for tonight. So if you gained value, kindly indicate in the comment section below that you gained value. You can also write down what you learned tonight and what you are going home or what you are going to bed with tonight, and then we call it a night. Okay, so if you gain value, kindly indicate in the comment section below that you gain value, and also state down what you learned, what you are going to bed with tonight. Anybody? Anybody? Okay. Victor Adewale. All right, I can see you. I can see your comment. All right, so if you didn't get any other thing, if you did not get any other thing tonight, just get this number one aspect. Enter with a winning mindset. Enter with a winning mindset. Whatsoever market you are going into, please go into this market with a winning mindset. Whosoever is the don there, whosoever is the boss, whosoever is the professional, fine and good. I'm not coming to compete. I'm even coming to actually stay with them so that they can even help me build. So I'm not coming to compete. I'm not coming to compete. But that will not actually stop me from standing out in this market. That will not actually stop me from standing out in this market. That will not stop me from dominating this market. I'm not coming to compete. I'm coming to collaborate. That will not stop me from dominating this market. Next to Kalu, I can see you. Yes, dominating the market starts with the mind. It starts with the mind. Yes, winning mindset. I can remember Daddy Elisha Maman, the winning mindset. Yes. When you enter with the winning mindset, you win the market. When you enter with the winning mindset, you win the market. Okay, so guys, thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for joining me tonight. And don't forget, the same time, same place, next week, Wednesday, and you're going to be seeing our host, Daddy Fortune Nnamdi. You're going to be seeing him next week. Okay, so thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you have a nice night. All right. So good night. Make sure you sleep on time.
share with you how I got noticed by influencers, how I connected with them, and how I made them my friends. Many times you want to connect with persons because you admire them, because they inspire you, and maybe they motivate you. But the big question is, I don't even know how to connect with them. Will they read my message? Some of them, they read my message, they don't reply me. But this was what I did. One, don't ever read their post to comment. Read to understand. Almost everybody reads the post of an influencer to post. They read it to comment. They never read it to understand. This is it. People will always perceive your motive. Most people, they just drop a post, deep truth. Some people, they do kai. Some do wow. They just keep dropping all manner of comments. But imagine everybody comments in a particular way, and you were the only person that took out 10 minutes of your time to drop a well-structured comment. Let's do something like this. I read a post by somebody, and then I say, thank you very much, sir, for what you shared. I read through this post and I was able to understand 4 things that I can apply in my business. Number 1, you list it, you explain a bit. Number 2, you list it, you explain a bit. Number 3 and number 4. Nobody in the comment section will do it like this. And after you've listed all these things, if you don't get a reply, wait after 3 days. Copy the exact thing you wrote there, paste it to them in their DM. And this is what you need to do then. Thank you very much, sir. I read this post. You write the title of the post. And these were a few things I learned. Sir, you inspire me and you have been a big motivation to me. I look forward to working with you in the future. They will read your post and they are going to notice you. Even if they don't reach out to you immediately, your name is somewhere in their head. Yes. The second method I use, follow the path of least resistance. This is what many people don't understand. If this influencer is known on Facebook, don't send them a message on Facebook. They won't see it. Because they are having thousands of messages on Facebook. Why not go to Instagram, where most people are not sending them messages? When you send your message there on Instagram, they will see it easily because people are not sending messages to them on Instagram. Now, let's say the person you want to message is well known on Instagram. Send them a message on Twitter. People don't message them on Twitter. And if everything comes to the worst point, look for their mail and send them a mail. Always follow the point of least resistance. If everybody goes to them through a particular path, avoid that path. Even if you are noticed, it's going to be for a very short time. You want to be noticed for long, please follow the path of least resistance. 3, don't ever be desperate.